Hey guys, it's Dennis with Grass Monkey Lawn Care. This is part 3 of my series on how to start a lawn care business. In this video here, we're going to discuss marketing and branding your business, the first steps of doing this. There's going to be a couple steps involved in this, but this is the first part that I believe is getting yourself up and, kind of moving forward with your idea and getting things kind of rolling towards the season coming up. What you need to do is, in the first part of this is, the last video I talked about, getting a name for your company, but now that you have a name picked out, you need to think about what kind of logo am I going to come up with for my business, and what slogan am I going to go and use associated with the name and the logo to kind of make it all come together. There's many different ways to do logo design. I was fortunate enough to have a family member that does that kind of work, and I sent off my stuff to him, and he gave all my stuff back to me. One important thing to think about when designing logos, you want to have two different formats. You want to have a print-ready format, which is called a vector file, and you also want to have a web-friendly format used for like all your Facebook stuff and all that sorts of things for the internet. So those are kind of things to keep in mind as far as when you're looking at logos and designing them, having the format set up correctly. As far as designing your logo, I mean, you can do something as simple as easy as just kind of, using a name, maybe using some nice font, different stuff like that. Or you can go online, you can find, there's 100,000 different sites, it seems like, that will help you design a logo using free templates. Or you can kind of, give them an idea, and they have like a team of people that will come up with like a whole bunch of different designs, and then they'll submit it to you. Then you get back to them and say, I want this change or that change, and then they give you a final approval and they get it done for you. It's kind of however you want to do it. There's certain costs associated with everything you do. The cost is not that much though, as far as getting a design online if you would like to do that. And then also, I think, along with your logo, is come up with a slogan for your business. Mine's, Grass Monkey Lawn Care. When it comes to your yard, we don't monkey around. Something short, sweet, kind of haha, funny, but, it's catchy. I'm always going to go back to that word. Is it catchy? Can people remember it? Do people laugh at it, smile? Does it make them think about your business? So that's kind of the first steps of branding your business is, getting that name picked out, and then finding a nice logo that kind of, complements the name of the business. And then that slogan that kind of, makes it jump out at you. If you're a customer, or a potential customer, what's going to catch your eye when you go shopping for, a particular product or service. So those are things to think about. Also too, is, start looking around, stop shopping around at, business cards. That's something you definitely need. You want to hand out business cards to a whole bunch of people. So I use Vistaprint for my business cards. I get a whole bunch of them for very cheap. But there's a million other sites out there that can do business cards for you. And another resource too that you might think about is, I know where I live at, we have a Facebook page where like people post like their businesses on there, what they offer. And you'd be shocked as far as what some stuff they put out there for small business owners, as far as like anything from business cards, web design, logo design. That's another, avenue you can go check out that probably save you a bunch of money, someone local. But those are some ideas for you there. But, these are important things. I mean, these are things that are going to be out there that's going to be the name of your business, the pictures, everything like that. So just remember, keep it nice. You want a nice logo, but it doesn't have to be over the top. I mean, it could be something as simple as a guy pushing a lawnmower, maybe a tree in the background. I mean, or you can go really extravagant. However you want to do it. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. It's your business. And have fun with it. That's part of having a business, is having fun with every step of this. Don't let it stress you out. This is the stuff that you can do now while it's not busy, through the fall, going into the winter for next season, that, you can sit down and actually, relax and kind of look over and, not have to worry about, the phone ringing, or, you got to worry about tomorrow's schedule or the weather or anything like that. So, I mean, those are some things to really start getting going. I'm a firm believer you don't want to wait until January to do these things. You want to make sure you have this stuff done by, I would say, December-ish, because then you have to start going into like, or am I going to have a website, because you can't really have a website if you don't have a logo, you don't have a slogan. You know, you want to make sure you have that stuff put together, get ahead of it. You know, that's something, you know, that I want to mention too as part of, you know, the first steps of branding your business is start looking and shopping around at different things. You know, website design, website services, who can host, you know, your website. You know, I just saw a thing on my Facebook page just the other day that was a, you know, a local company that specializes in small businesses, you know, and they offered a great deal as far as web design, SEO work, and hosting the website for you, all for a great low price. I mean, so, you know, just start looking around. I'm not saying like, hey, go buy something and go sign up for something right now. I mean, that's not really, you know, the need yet, but, you know, you want to start at least looking at it, you know, get some ideas. You know, go look at GoDaddy. That's who hosts my website. You know, there's Wix. Check out some local companies. Get some pricing. You know, see what they charge. You know, get ahead of it a little bit. That way, you know, when it comes that time to like get it going, you're ready for it. You've already shopped. You kind of have an idea who you want to go with. You know, do you want them to design it or do you want to design it? I mean, there's a lot of different avenues out there for that stuff, but that's kind of the end of this video on this series is, you know, the first initial steps of branding that business. You know, go out there, start getting some logos looked at, you know, design it, get it done, you know, pick a catchy slogan out, and then, you know, just start studying, you know, and looking at different companies, what they can and can't do for you. But, you know, as always, you know, thanks a lot for watching these videos. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I do get back to every single person that comments on my videos. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks.